It's Morbin time. Except it's Tron, so wouldn't it be Morbatron time? Let's talk about Tron Ares. Hey guys, AGYT Abbott here. Welcome to my review for Tron Ares. This is a movie that, honestly, I wasn't, super excited for. It's not on my radar, mainly because I'm not, a massive Tron fan. I haven't seen Tron Legacy in a long time, and I didn't get the chance to watch it before checking out this movie, but evidently there's not really anything you have to really watch in Tron Legacy to understand this movie. There's very little connections to that film. I did get to watch the original Tron movie, and, wow. It was groundbreaking for the time, but boy, has it aged like a glass of milk sitting out in the sun. Uh, but, nonetheless, this will contain some spoilers, so if you are worried about getting spoiled for Tron Ares, then, go check it out, come back and watch the review, and you'll hear my spoilery thoughts. Let's get into it. So this stars Morbius. Jared Leto, who honestly, look, I don't hate the guy. I don't think that he's that good, at least stuff that I've seen him in, which is Morbius, the Suicide Squad 2016, and a few other things. He hasn't always been in the best projects, and here, the script really isn't asking much of him, because he plays Ares, who is this AI from the grid, the Master Control, who has been brought to life by Evan Peters' character, who honestly I enjoyed the most. Evan Peters actually does a really good job in this movie. I think he's having a lot of fun with the character of Julian Dillinger, who just wants to bring these characters from the grid and these vehicles and these weapons from the grid to the real world to sell to other people. He even lies to these people in his like they're investors. See, they're he's trying to impress them, and he's showing them tanks, and he shows them Ares, and he's like, these guys will make us unstoppable for any war. But the problem is he doesn't have this code that makes them stay in the real world longer, the permanence code, because after 29 minutes they fall apart and they die. And he doesn't have the permanence code. That's where Greta Lee's character comes in, and she is the one trying to find the permanence code. She does find it, and it's kind of a MacGuffin-type story where everyone's kind of trying to get this permanence code. I think Greta Lee is a great actress because she was in Past Lives from Celine's Song a couple years back. I thought she was fantastic in that movie. Here, she honestly didn't leave much of an impression on me. No one in the movie leaves that much of an impression on me outside of Evan Peters, really. And I guess Jared Leto, because he just plays it so stoic in this movie that some of the comedic lines with him did kind of land a little bit, where he's not really understanding human dialect, human terms, and stuff like that. And I thought that was decent enough. It's not anything, new. We've seen that in plenty of other fish out of water stories before. But I thought it was fine enough, and it's not asking much out of him, so he can just give a basic, just stone-faced performance 95% of the time. It's just yep, that fits the character, so I guess technically he's doing a fine job. Jeff Bridges shows up in this movie as Flynn, and honestly, it feels like such a forced cameo that I don't even have that much to say about it. I didn't feel anything because I'm not attached to the character like that. I was like, oh, okay, it's cool, Jeff Bridges. I mean, it's cool, for diehard Tron fans, for those of you that are watching this that are big fans of the franchise, I think you're gonna really have a good time with the movie. And I had a decent enough time with the movie. I think some of the action's pretty entertaining. Like I said, I like seeing the cast in this, do a somewhat decent job, even though some of them just kind of get shortchanged and kind of buried underneath all the other characters, because there are a bit too many characters in this movie that they're trying to throw at you, make you care about, make you laugh. There's comedic relief characters that don't really do much for me in this movie. One of them was in Roadhouse from last year, and he actually did a lot for me in that movie, but here, fuck all. Hey, he just didn't, I don't know, I just didn't find any of it to be that amusing. The visuals are fantastic. I mean, it's a Tron movie, okay? Even the original Tron movie, even though I said it's aged poorly, there is still no other movie that you can name that looks like that movie. It was specific for the time, and the visuals for that time were amazing. And I'm not saying that, like, I'm not trying to knock it, and it still has that same effect here where it just looks so fucking gorgeous. The lighting, the red lighting on everything, the cycles, the way they're moving through the streets, because they're coming to the real world, so it looks so good. The effects look really good in this movie. The Nine Inch Nails soundtrack did not fucking disappoint whatsoever. There is some absolute banger score, like, just musical scores in this movie, just really getting you pumped up for the action. And like I said, the action is very entertaining, especially during the third act when they come to the real world and they're fighting like helicopters. There's jets. It's really cool to see. And overall, I think that it is serviceable enough for the casual moviegoer. You're gonna find it enjoyable enough. You're not really gonna. I didn't find myself connecting to the characters. There was not really a lot of emotional investment for me in this story, really, in like at all. Really, in the story was I that like invested, like waiting to see what was gonna happen. But I did enjoy, like I said, the bits of action that were there. Some of these performances, like Evan Peters, really made me, enjoy the movie a lot more than I thought I was going to. So I would say for Tron fans, you're gonna have a really great time with it, I think. For casual moviegoers, you're gonna have a good time. For me, someone that wasn't really that excited for it to begin with, just kind of went in with modest expectations. I'm not super disappointed by it, and I'm also not like super blown away by it. So I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. I think that this movie definitely isn't memorable. I don't think I'll remember a lot of this movie. But I will at least remember the visuals being awesome and the Nine Inch Nails soundtrack, and that seems to be what a lot of people are taking away from this movie. So yeah, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the review. Hope it wasn't like, super just like borderline like all the rest of the reviews saying, oh, Nine Inch Nails is awesome, the visuals are awesome, but like, really, that is the highlight of this film. That is what you should see this movie for, and you should see it in IMAX if you are going to see it. So, yeah, that's going to be it for the review, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of Tron Ares down in the comments below. What's your favorite film in the Tron franchise? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, and goodbye.